My heavy hitter tonight provided a platform for which the voices of South Africans were unmuffled. The Felicia Mabuza-Suttle Show on television was a show that got South Africa talking. But one of the things I like about you, you've always been a multitasker. You're an entrepreneur, a media entrepreneur, you're a mother, you're a wife, you're a best-selling author, and you're a globetrotter, you're traveling the world.
As you said, no one and nothing should stop you from living your dream, and I am living my dream. I started off by daring to dream.
Yes.
And that's when I was talking about all the things I wish to be when I grow up. And I always talk about the importance of visualization. I had pictures on the walls of homes I want to live in, countries I want to visit. I wanted to be somebody.
And you were just a little girl in Soweto.
And I was just a little girl growing up in Soweto. My father used to drive us around to then suburbs like Northcliffe, Houghton, Sandhurst, and I used to say to my sister, I'm going to live in one of those houses. And she'd say, you mean the back room? I said, no, the house itself. I'm going to live in one of those mansions. And if you read the book, you realize how I ultimately lived that dream. I used to dream about one day having alphabets behind my name, having education, because I used to go to the Maponya home and they used to have us serve tea to all these important visitors that came there, and they would always give us these business cards with alphabets around their name. In all fairness, education is key, it's critical. But what I think I want to say to young people here, be creative in how you ultimately channel your dreams. I always say there are 4 types of people: those who watch things happen, those who wait for things to happen, those who wonder what the heck happened, and those who make things happen. And I see young people sitting in here who want to make things happen, and that's why they are here with you. You know, it started off really with me starting a cultural center for young people in Soweto. I wanted to keep young people out of the street. And I said to myself, what can I do? What can I give to these young people? And then I realized, I can dance. I'm a ballroom dancer. Then I was a ballroom champion.
Oh, so you're a ballroom dancer?
I do the cha-cha-cha like you never have. And then I realized then I was a model. So I realized that through dance, I can teach these young people dance, a skill, and through the modeling, I can help them build their self-esteem.
So you ended up in the US through dance?
No, I went there because I'd gone there to learn how to work with young people. I had never worked with young people. So that's how I got to the US.
And then coming back and starting a TV show that went on to become the pioneer in, African talk show, and turning that into a business as a young girl.
That's true. And I don't see it as a talk show. I saw it as
a voice.
As a voice. I think Tokyo Sohwale put it so well. He said, you use your microphone to give black and white a voice in South Africa. And that's what it was, to give ordinary people in South Africa an opportunity to say their piece. And now it's needed even more.
You became our mother, and you still are our mother. And I look at your book right now. Can you tell us a little bit about it before I give it to the crowd? Because I know they've got a couple of questions for you.
Well, the book is really about inspirational quotes that led me to where I am today. I always say, get close to people that you admire, because who knows, by osmosis, you too can become as successful. The most important thing is that people who think they're important don't return calls. Don't return calls, don't return email. But people who are important do. Bill Clinton makes you feel so special when he talks to you. He does not talk to you like this, hi Spoo, how are you? And looking for the next important person. He focuses on you, makes you feel important for those 20 seconds. And that's what I'd like to tell our so-called celebrities. Focus on people because they show them you care and you hear their message. It's not about me. It's not about you. It's about them. Our job right now is we have succeeded. Take your success to significance. Success is what you find to empower yourself. Significance is what you do to empower others.
And the question that I want to ask you is, on your journey, what kept motivating you?
I think focusing on who I wanted to be. Remember I said the most important thing for me was I want to be somebody. And if you want to be somebody, Nothing is going to distract you. I stay away from negative people. I don't read negative things. If I come across anything negative, guess what I do? I use what's in that article to ensure that it uplifts me.
I just wanted to know who inspired you, besides yourself, besides your dreams.
I was inspired by so many people. You know, I say readers are leaders. So the more I read, the more people inspired me. And I made sure that I got close to people who inspired me. My grandfather was one person as well. He was one of the first black entrepreneurs in business in his own way during the toughest times. I admire women like Hillary Clinton. I admire women like Condoleezza Rice. So most of the women in the media do inspire me. The person who really encouraged me to start a show where I had black and white South Africans together talking was Phil Donahue.